Hello class, welcome to the week 4 session. This week we're talking about key terms for Microsoft Excel. Excel is a spreadsheet program designed to modify, edit, manipulate, and display primary numbers. It works great for taking income, expenses, inventory, and budgets. The reading assignments are Chapter 1 of Microsoft Excel over worksheets and charts, and Chapter 2 of Microsoft Excel over formulas, functions, and formatting. There are also 2 video tutorials, one on simple Excel formulas and the other on basic Excel functions. The discussion board this week, you need to choose any topic from the key terms listed under week 4 key terms and concepts section and provide an explanation of the one you chose. Don't forget your APA reference. Initial responses are due Thursday and the other responses are due Sunday, and you need 3 responses to other posts for full credit. The assignment is to create a worksheet and a chart. So part 1, you create a worksheet doing the lab in the book starting on page 126. You're going to save that worksheet and then you're going to start on it and do part 2, which is creating a 3D bar chart, and that starts on page 128 Excel. So you're going to save the Excel files part 1 and part 2 in your week 4 folder and compress the folder. So you're going to submit one compressed folder containing 2 Excel documents. This week we also have the midterm, which is due Sunday midnight, may only be taken once. So you need to review the quiz from week 1, review the session recordings that I posted in the announcements for weeks 1 through 4, and review my highlights in the textbook. If you cannot see my highlights, then you need to subscribe to dtaveras@herzing.edu and take the midterm when you're ready. Part 1 of the assignment is to type the information into your Excel worksheet. Then you're going to apply a style, and the style is you click on page layout and then you can see the styles, and if you click on the button it'll show. Now if you don't have Excel 2000, if you don't have Excel 2010, if you're using 13 or 7, you may have different style names, so just pick one and try to pick one that is similar to the one that we're working with in the book, but doesn't have to be exact. Then to do the cell styles, you're going to click on Cell, Style, and then you'll have these options like for heading 3 or for title, and that's how you format the cells. So make sure you select the cells you want to format. Then if you want to merge cells, you're going to use either the ribbon or you're going to use the Format Cells dialog box, and you can either get to that by right clicking on the cells or by using this little section here. So you're going to choose alignment. This is where you can merge the cells, wrap the text, center the text. Then to do the border, you're going to click on border, choose the heavy border and put it around the cells that you want it to be around. For the fill, you're going to click on the Fill tab and choose the fill color. Now I've typed in the formulas the way they should go. So to type in a formula, you always start with an equal. So you're going to highlight the box or the cell where the information goes. So for instance, we want the total in this box, and then you can hit the auto sum button. It will select this range and then you just hit enter and it puts it there automatically. Now to fill it out, you get to the crosshairs and then you just drag it over and it will adjust the cells so that it gives you a total for every column. To do the highest and the lowest is a little bit different. You need to click on the function, insert function. Now when you click on that, originally it doesn't have anything highlighted. You would have to choose. So if you're doing maximum, you would choose maximum. And then when you click OK, you can either type in the range or you can highlight it. And then it'll put it there, and once you click OK, then it will give you your formula. And that's how I got these formulas. So the easiest thing for the sum is to use the auto sum button, and then for the other three you have to click the little FX for insert function and choose your function. Now if it doesn't list your function and are most recently used, click this little down arrow and select all. Conditional formatting is where we are going to format some of the cells depending on a condition. So you click on conditional formatting, then click on new rule, and you're going to choose format only cells that contain greater than 10. Then when you click on format, let me show you that. Then when you click on format, you can choose the format color, which is going to be white, and the fill color, which is going to be red. And once you do that, it will show here, and then you'll see that that's what you're going to get. Now to do the tab color, you right click on the tab and then you'll see tab color, and that's where you pick the tab color. To click on a header, to do the headers, you're going to click on the insert tab, so insert header and footer, and see then it gives you the option to do the header or the footer. And you can put the page number in there, but be sure you put your name and the course. Then when you hit escape, that takes you out of the header. Okay, that's all on this page. So then your final worksheet is going to be like similar to mine. I know in the book it looks more of an orange, but it says to use red, so make sure you save this as part 1. Then next you're going to create a chart. So to create a chart, you're going to select the cells that it tells you to, and to do that you're going to highlight them using Control to highlight the other. And then you're going to go to the Insert menu and choose Bar. And you want the clustered 3-do bar. And when you choose that, then it gives you this little box here. Then if you click Move Chart, then you can say a new sheet and type in bar chart for the title. And I'm gonna just delete that because I already created it. So then it will create your bar chart on a new sheet. and I've shown you how it's typed up there. Okay. And also it wanted you to see that you have the two sheets now that are labeled. Now we're going to format the chart. So the first one is the chart area. So if you right click over here, we're in the chart area. That's for how you come up with this little dialog box. And you do the fill that it suggested, which is accent 1 lighter 60, and that will give you the fill. Then you can right click on the chart and do the fill, and using green and you can also do your chart title, which is under layout. So you have your chart tools, you have layout, you have format, so you can do your fills there. So for instance, when I click on the series 1, I could do my fill there. But under layout, you're going to choose your chart title and you're going to put it above. And once you click above, then it puts the title there and you can type in the name. And that's how that's done. So your final chart should be something like this. You should have 2 tabs, and remember you needed to change the bar chart over, and to do that you just click on it and drag it to the other side of accounts receivable, so you'll have your charts like this. And you want to save that as part 2, so you're going to have 2 documents and in your week 4 folder, and that's what you're going to compress. There are some things to review from this week. The insertion point is a blinking vertical line that indicates where the next typed character will appear. Merging cells involves creating a single cell by combining 2 or more selected cells. The comma style format causes the cells to be displayed with 2 decimal places and commas as thousand separators. Point to the boundary on the right side of the column A heading above row 1 to change the mouse pointer to a split double arrow. Click Insert on the ribbon to display the Insert tab. When you copy a formula, Excel adjusts the cell references so that the new formula contain references corresponding to the new location and perform calculations using the appropriate values. If you copy downward, Excel adjusts the row portion of the cell references. If you copy across, Excel adjusts the column portion of the references. These cell references are called relative cell references. If you want to increase or decrease the column width significantly, you can right-click on a column heading and then use the column width command on the shortcut menu and change the column's width. Or you can use your mouse. As with column widths, you can decrease the row height to 0, and then the row is hidden. When printing, if you click Print Active Sheets, it prints the active workbook. Debugging is the process of finding and correcting errors in the worksheet. An alternative to increasing column widths or row heights is to shrink the characters in a cell to fit the current width of the column. Display the Chart Tools Layout tab and then click the Legend button to display the legend gallery. So when you're in the chart, let's say it's in the labels group, so you see labels, and if you click the legend, then it's going to give you options of where to put the legend. So let's see, and then you see this is what we deleted, was the series 1 legend, but that's what they're talking about. Continuing on, this is just showing you a picture of what I just went over, the legend gallery. So it's layout tab, and then you can have no legend option or the legend of your choice. Okay, there's several options that are available in the autofill. They're copy cells, fill cells, fill formatting only, fill without formatting, and fill months. So to review my highlights, if you're in the offline textbook, you need to click File and subscribe to highlighters. I think I have the textbook open. To do it in the online, you're going to manage highlighters. Oops, it expired. But anyway, when you manage highlighters, then you're going to type in my name, my email address, and subscribe to me, and then you should be able to see the highlights I've made in the book. So I made highlights to let you know what you need to study for the midterm. And that's all I have for this week. Please let me know if you have any problems or questions.